Yes, you're tuned in to your number one hit radio, Power 91.3 FM Lusaka. My name is Kukki and Preston, and I'm excited to say that I missed you so much, and we finally get together on Drive, and we're going to be together till 6 p.m. this evening. Do brace yourself for a wonderful time. Lucky me, I get to host Harry Vlachos, who's with me in studio. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Harry, for listeners hearing about you for the first time, who is Harry Vlachos and what inspired the creation of Bwana Jimmy Productions?
So, Bwana Jimmy Productions is a film-based company based in Zambia, and we mostly work with international clients to film wildlife. That's BBC's, Netflix, Nat Geo's, and it can be anywhere from the Western Province all the way to the Eastern Province. And it's not just internationals, we also do local productions, such as the recent Netflix film, Can They See Us? And we also do some local camp productions.
All right. So you've built a strong reputation in filmmaking, aerial photography, and photography. What first sparked your passion for visual storytelling and capturing authentic African narratives?
So I grew up in South Tamanga National Park, and my family's a safari lodge for a good portion of my life. And David Attenborough has always been sort of a key character in inspiring my career. And I don't know, one day I sort of picked up a camera and started taking photos and really got into the creative side of film. And once I then finished high school, I honestly didn't know what to do with myself. So,
really?
So I pursued a creative industry and decided to go off to Australia, where I studied film for about 3 years. And then my goal was to work with David Attenborough and work with him. I did, and I returned to Zambia, and I got a call saying, "Hey, would you like to be part of a BBC documentary we're doing with David Attenborough?" And I put mute on the phone and I screamed.
Yes,
and then
naturally.
I turned mute off and I said yeah.
From being the person who didn't know what to do with themselves and getting this huge offer, you must have been really excited.
I was, yes.
Now, you have a good eye for, landscapes, wildlife. From your perspective, what makes Zambia such a powerful destination for filmmakers and photographers?
I think Zambia is in a very special place because it's quite unique. Tanzania, Kenya, Botswana, to a Western audience, that's what they think of as Africa. And what I'm trying to do for my career is to show them that there's more to Africa than just those three countries, and that's where Zambia steps in, where we're so unique and we have sort of unexplored wildernesses and a lot of unknown wildernesses, and that's what I want to get onto the screens.
Absolutely. So now, for the ordinary person that's tuned in right now, they're thinking to themselves, hey, just like Kukki, she sees all these shows on TV. We watch Nat Geo Wild, we watch a lot of these releases, but nobody ever really pays attention to who put it all together. And having a conversation with someone who is experienced in the field, it's quite an honor for us to have to host you today. Now, you are preparing for a wildlife photography exhibition, which is taking place this Friday. I've got that right? On the 15th of May 2026. Tell us about the inspiration behind this exhibition and what audiences can expect to experience.
So yeah, it's this Friday on the 15th of May at Alliance Francaise in Lusaka, and we're starting at 7 p.m. It's an open invite. Anybody's welcome to come. I have about 11 pieces of work going on display, and I've now been in this business for close to 7 years, and I've taken thousands and thousands of photos, and I thought now is a good time to print them and put them online. I had so many people reach out to me on Instagram wanting to purchase them, and I had never set it up. So I'm also launching my website, which so if you can't make it to the exhibition, you can come to the website, you can view it online, and you can purchase photos through that website.
Well, I believe that this happens to be the first exhibition of its kind on your end. Tell us about the inspiration behind the exhibition and what audiences can expect.
So a lot of the work is, all of the work is wildlife based, and a majority of it is aerial. Aerial drones is sort of what started out my career, I was actually the first company in Zambia to get fully registered with CAA, fully legal with CAA, and I pride myself in that. So most of the photos are aerial based, and they explore different parts of Zambia, and there's a lot of brown tones and red tones, but I'll leave it to you guys to come and view it yourself and tell me what you think.
All right, we'll definitely do that. Are there any charges though to the exhibition?
It's free.
And what time will be the start time?
The start time is 7 p.m. And yeah, it's free to attend, and it's at Alliance Francaise in Lusaka.
All right. Now, Harry, wildlife photography requires patience, timing, and deep respect for nature. What are some of the most memorable or challenging moments you've experienced while capturing wildlife images and, of course, video footage?
So what I think a lot of people don't understand is that to put together a 1-hour film takes a lot of patience. So most of the time, 90% of your day is spent sitting watching a lion sleep. And I'll tell you something, lions sleep for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's that 10% that the lion is actually doing something that makes it all worth it. So for example, we were in South Luangwa and we were waiting for this lion to cross the river for our narrative story. She had a cub and she was about to rejoin the pride.
Yeah.
And we were waiting. This lion had the only shade and we were stuck in the vehicle.
What?
In the October heat in Luangwa.
This kind of heat?
Yeah.
Or does it get hotter than this?
Hotter than this. And so yeah, she stood up and she was about to cross, and this elephant came and stopped her and went back to her shade. And so we got it again, and eventually it all paid off because we got a beautiful shot of her crossing the river with her cub, and it was like sunset time, and yeah, that 10% makes it so much worth it.
Oh, it does, because I've watched documentaries which were filmed in the Luangwa Valley and all that. So I always wondered, like, how many days does it take for you to piece all that together, even just filming all of that content? Do you sleep in the wild?
It depends on the project, but most of the time we sleep in a nearby lodge. But for example, this most recent film that's come out is David Attenborough narrated. It's called BBC Kingdoms. It's not available in Zambia just yet, but it's 5 1-hour episodes. And those 5 1-hour episodes, we spent 5 years filming. So we spent
5 years.
5 years. So it was about, I want to say 1,400 days of filming to get 5 1-hour episodes. So it's a lot of patience. It's a lot of sitting around, but the moments you capture make truly a great documentary.
Well, we definitely hope to see it when it's available in Zambia. So how long would the wait be, though?
I'm not too sure when the release will be in Zambia, but definitely next year. I presume it'll be next year.
Okay, it sounds like it's worth the wait.
If you follow my socials, I'll definitely publicize it when it's available.
Okay, so now for the sake of the person who doesn't know how to find you online, how can they find you so that they'll be able to follow as well?
So I'm available on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and YouTube. Just type in Bwana Jimmy Productions and I should pop up.
All right, thank you for that. Now, looking ahead, Harry, what are your hopes for the growth of Zambia's creative industry, particularly in photography?
So I think Zambia's at a great place in life where we can really expand. Like I said earlier, a lot of people think Africa as South Africa, Tanzania, and Kenya, and I really want to change that narrative to Zambia. So, a lot of people come to me and they say, oh, please, I need a way to expand. So I don't have a camera, I don't have this. I think it doesn't really matter about the equipment, as long as you have a phone and as long as you have the dedication to put into that work, to sit around and to wait for the shots and to work with the lighting. I think that's what makes you, breaks you.
All right. So for the sake of the young person who also is in that phase that you were in way back, where they don't know what exactly they want to venture into, and maybe they're listening to the interview and they're thinking, I think I want to give it a shot. Sounds like it's a great career to pursue. What's your message to them, just to motivate them?
I think it's a great career. When I first started, a lot of people would like, oh, you're in film, oh, you're in photography. How are you going to pay your bills with that? But if you look around, everybody's on TikTok. Most people spend their day doom scrolling, and
yes,
that's all our content. So maybe don't make content for doom scrolling, but we absorb so much content in today's world that there is a business out of it, and whether you start off doing a few freebies, a few promos to get your name out there, and then you can start charging, there is a way, and just be dedicated. God has a way of working things out, and life has a way of making things happen.
Absolutely. Harry, beyond the photography itself, what conversations or awareness are you hoping this Friday's exhibition will spark around wildlife conservation and Zambia's natural heritage?
Well, I hope it sparks the fact that we have to look after our wildlife. We have so many national parks here. We grow so much from tourism that I think it's a real benefit that we can show this tourism to the world. And if it's a matter of taking a photo and putting it online for somebody in Norway to see, I think that's the way of the future.
All right. So 5 years forward, what does the future look like for Bwana Jimmy Productions?
Oh, that's a good question. 5 years from now, I would really like to have a few of my own films made. I'm in the process of trying to make one of my first documentaries to happen. So 5 years from now, I would love to see, the Netflix logo go, and then the Bwana Jimmy logo follow.
Yes. Oh,
Which
nice.
I haven't made a Bwana Jimmy logo. Well, I've got the logo, but those little film intros?
Yes.
I really want to make one of those. So,
well,
yeah.
We're definitely rallying behind you, and we're going to be with you. Like I said, 5 years from today, Power FM will still be with you.
Great. I'm ready for it.
Harry, thank you so much for joining us on Drive this afternoon, and we look forward to the exhibition this Friday.
Thank you, everybody. It's May 15th at Alliance Française, 7 p.m. See you there.